Alright. Prepared to be entertained. You could be a real asshole in this game. You could be a generous guy. You could be, you know, everything in this game is just so... It's just so important to the outcome of the game. It'll change the game. There'll be a good ending, there'll be a bad ending. I've never got to the end of the game, so I really don't know what the difference is going to be, but we'll play it through. Whatever ending we get, we get. Is there a patch that removes that song or music? No, there isn't. You beat it? I stepped away for a moment. Yeah, we finally beat it. Took about half an hour to get through that boss. There is no patch to remove the song. I don't even know specifically which song it is. I don't think it's going to be an issue until I put it on YouTube. But if they mute it, what are they going to mute? Like 4 minutes? I think it's in a cutscene. So I'm okay with it. They're not going to give me a copyright strike because of it. I think copyright strikes, honestly, are only if you start, like, playing your own music. Or you start DJing, so. Alright, let's get this started. This is old school Sega. There we go. How come? Oh, because it's not on. You heard the old Sega. There we are. Obsidian. Alright, I hope this sounds okay. I just want to check this. I'm going to play it with the controller. Some things are easier with the controller. We don't want any motion blur. Screw motion blur. Alright, new game. Play it on normal. And now, this doesn't really determine much. It kind of determines your look. There's a soldier. It also determines your starting points for the RPG aspects. I think I want to go with field agent. There's a tech specialist, a freelancer. Recruit is really easy, I think. Oh, you get the additional challenge. Okay, so that's different. Choosing this background opens an additional recruit dialogue option during training. Veteran makes it even harder. We're gonna go with field agent. You're always the agent on location, never the one hiding behind a desk. That's what we want. Capable of being a charismatic presence one moment. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta start assigning points. Here's what I'm gonna not do. I think I gotta go back for a second, hold on. It's not using my Xbox controller. I don't know how to turn that on. Let's remove this on martial arts, because martial arts really isn't much. Two things that we really need to concentrate is at the beginning of the game is stealth and pistols. That's your bread and butter. Once we get assault rifles, we'll start adding points to that. Shotguns and machine guns are optional. Sabotage. Skill improves the damage of all gadgets placed as traps. It also unlocks overclock skill, allowing you to periodically enhance an offensive gadget for more improved damage and blast radius. That's going to come in handy too. Aptitude. Increased levels of technical aptitude provide more healing. That will be something that we'll add points to. But for now, let's add a point to pistol. I only have one set of points there, so 5. Let's go with technical aptitude. Get a little more health at the beginning. Confirm before starting? Yes. Alright, let's enjoy this cutscene. Sega.
Air traffic control, this is Alpha 254, requesting clearance for departure. Roger that. Are clear. Proceed to runway 5. السيارة جاهزة للسفر. لازم نتحرك. لازم نتحرك. نرجع للبلد الشمال. نعم سيدي. نعم سيدي. Alpha 2, we are clear for departure. Please take it. سيدي، الاستخبارات والتجهيزات كاملة. ايوه، الصاروخ جاهز ومصلح. هلا تستنى ان الكلمة من شهيد.
Hey, Dr. Goa. I'm doing well. New game? No, we're doing Alpha Protocol. It's an action RPG, espionage, terrorism. Kind of RPG. Pretty solid. How's your weekend?
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
Stand to update the make the sound slightly louder. Voice dialogue at least. Played some Civ 6, watched some Civ 6. Good.
I feel like I've been hit by a freight train.
Yeah, we just finished Half-Life Opposing Force. I don't know if you got to see that, but we took out that annoying boss. Press spacebar to pick up highlighted items. Fire to PDA.
Good. You're awake. I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave then.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
Can you distract the guard? Unlock the door.
I could. A glitch in the security panel in the hall outside might do it. As long as you don't make too much noise when you leave, you might take him by surprise while he's checking it. Disabling the security system now. The door should be unlocked.
This came out in 2010. It might feel a little like Mass Effect, but it was made by Obsidian actually, where Mass Effect was made by BioWare, so it kind of has the same feel as that. It only was released on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. Advanced options. I don't need advanced options. Hold on. I don't want to toggle those blur effects. What I need is controls. That's what I need. Enable this. There we go. Nope. Toggle it on. Okay. Don't play with the controller. It's a little easier to do some of the hacking with the controller. Yeah, I read your tweet. I guess you didn't blow yourself too much. That's not exactly what the tweet said, but we lived through it. I'll say that. That's a good one, Dr. Goa. Alright, let's see what's here. Break door, open door. How would I crouch? Okay, that way. See, this is where the jank comes in. See how he's like leaning over, walking? Anybody else would break their back or not be able to get up from that after a while. But you know, video games, if you crouch, you're invisible. Alright. How do we interact here? I guess we gotta stand up, right? Can I read what's on the screen? Oh, somebody's coming. Tactical takedown. There you go. Another thing you don't do here is pick people up and hide them. This is not Hitman, thankfully. Uh-oh.
Fuck's sake, somebody get me another angle on Thornton, now!
Alright, so this is how you hack. Basically, you gotta connect all the circuits to the numbers in the order that they appear. So... it's also timed. Some are harder than others. This one's pretty easy, I would think.
Need to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the wall. Do a bypass on it.
Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4. Missed it. Try it again. They change each and every time. Got it.
Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Depending how often I blow myself, we're going to try and wrap up Half-Life. Yeah, I did kind of... I meant to say blow myself up. You caught me there. I'm gonna have to delete that tweet. No wonder nobody decided to watch my stream today. No, I had a good number of people. No Hitman level difficulty, yes, thankfully. It's an interesting hack. There's 3 different hacking tools here. That's one of them. There's a lock breaking tool. You have to pick locks. And there's also, you also have the ability to hack computers, which, yeah, those damn typos on Twitter. I'm good for them. I might leave that up just for the hell of it. I didn't even realize it until Dr. Goa said it. Okay. So for everything you do in this game, you do get XP. What's cool is you can look at all the cameras as well. And I tell you who's up ahead, who's coming towards you. Now, I think there's just checkpoints. Like, I could save it in the last slot, but I don't know if it actually saves anything. Alright, we got one man there, another one over there. As long as we're crouching, we're okay. Enemies are less likely to see you if you are crouched. Got him. Alright, we get a tranquilizer pistol. LT to aim, RT to fire. No worries, gotta get viewers somehow. Well, if that's gonna work, we gotta sell ourselves out. I don't have a friends only page, thankfully. My favorite hacking minigame is probably BioShock. I'm always interested in how all those games do it. That did have good hacking. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
There you are, Mike. Gotcha.
Notice how I'm not hitting him? gonna fall asleep. It's okay. It's because my pistol skill sucks. And that alerted backup, of course. Now he's hiding behind glass, so... How well can I do a headshot to tranquilize him? Got him. Alright. Probably wasted all the tranquilizer bullets, we still got some. One, 2, 3, 4. That was an easy one. So that entire ring is where the bullets can land. Hoofers. Yeah, that's where you're supposed to aim. But like I said, this is an ARPG. So you really got to maximize your skills in order to be able to... We don't have any more skill points in order to get like perfect hits on them. That's why you want to concentrate on just one or two aspects of the game at first. In this case, we're going to do stealth. We're going to do pistol. That's all we have in our possession. Heal. Let's say A to heal. I got full health, so it don't matter. Nope. Came in hot. See, as it turns red, you're gonna get a better shot in. It's pretty much the tutorial, so you're not gonna get any damage out of it. It's a really cool concept.
Watch out for cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
So you can't spot or destroy cameras. Be spotted by or destroy a camera. Who picked this? Nobody. I did. I've had this on my list to stream for a very long time. But then everybody started picking games.
How did he wake up so fast? He just got here.
Who cares? We'll just put him under.
I got him. Where's the other? Where's his friend?
Mike, they've dispatched a squad to your area.
Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Where are they? There goes the alarm. Okay, more kills equals more XP at this point. No. Turn that alarm off. One. Nope. It's 3, 2, 3, 4. Got it. If you don't set the alarm off, I would think more operatives would come in. There's like emails on there. Eventually you'll be able to read them. And the info and intel that you get on them will open up different parts of the games, different dialogues. I can't heal. This game definitely needs a remaster or a re-release. Sega won't remove the songs, so Hey, Drakengard, how's it going?
Almost gave me the slip. Now we got you.
Just finished opposing force, so we started Alpha Protocol. Now this is hard. Use LT to apply pressure to a pin. RT to set the pin. Align the pin along the shear line to set it. Trying to set a misaligned pin will strain the pick and eventually break it. Align and set all pins to pick the lock. Okay. Just chilling? Excellent. Okay, so... and it's timed. Okay, this one is an easy one. Got it. Pick up ammo? I don't know why there was ammo in those consoles, but... I love this game, it's so good. Yeah, it is. I've been dying to play it for a while now.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Press left on the D-pad to ready a special ability. Once selected, press LB to use that ability. Skills. What do we have? And we have gadgets. Okay, so LB for more info. Awareness reveals nearby enemies showing their location, facing their level of suspicion. It's either that or silent running. Let's go with this. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Seen at least one person play it. You know what? I think I still want to do the crouching rather than this. Did I pick it up? No. Silent running. Okay. Use that. See how it gets more red? That's how you're more accurate with your shot. I think silent running is better. Oh, they saw me. Reminds me of a movie. This game looks really cool. Yeah, it has that Mission Impossible feel to it. Nice handing out naps. Yep. Everybody goes to sleep here. He's too far away, so I can't shoot him from over here, but... I don't remember if we're supposed to get in the truck or not. I think once everybody's out, that's when we do it.
Stop the truck, I see it!
Done it now, Mike. Too bad for you.
Great, here they come.
Mike, get out of there.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to shoot him. Could this have been another runner on the other stealth espionage games? Another runner? I mean, it's got your Hitman feel to it, if that's what you mean. It's just not a shooter. It's definitely an RPG. Where am I getting shot at? Like competitive to him? Yeah, probably. I don't think it sold very well. There were a lot of glitches when they first came out. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's fun. Whoa! How's he shooting at me? Come on. Got him. Alright, so we could go down that way. Let's turn off the alarm first and foremost. Escape got torn to shreds in reviews, didn't sell very well, which sucks. It should never have gotten torn to shreds in reviews, that's for sure. I think it had multiplayer too back in the day, but there's no multiplayer for it now. Got it. At least they got the ladders right. Eventually we'll get other items. I think there's a flashlight. You'll get, like, different types of guns and whatnot. Whoops. Well, I can't shoot him while he's in the middle of the camera. Okay, so this is tough. This is the toughest hacking part of the game, when you hack a computer. Find the 2 passwords hidden in the data stream. So you got to match what's in the upper left and the upper right amongst all these numbers that keep changing. It's easy to do with the gamepad, which is why I played with the gamepad. LT, RT, you could switch between the two. This part sucks with the mouse and keyboard. Match the top password with its twin. Lock it in the left password with LT and the right with RT. Security bar fills up and the sequence will move. Running out of time will trigger the alarm. Okay. Locking both passwords to hack a terminal successfully. A, right there. That's 1. And this one, what do we need? 7. Where is it? Not seeing it. Why am I not? Oh, there it is. Got it.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
Usually you could read the emails on the terminals, but not this time. Gotcha.
Stay where you are.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
Interesting mini games indeed.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
You mean like now? Real friendly welcome.
This guy's being an ass to us, so we're gonna be an ass back.
Business of making friends. Judging from your dossier, neither are you.
Let me guess. You're not done hazing me yet.
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
No, but some morphine might. Or whatever cocktail you shot into my system. What the hell was that?
That's classified. Although I didn't expect you to shake it off so quickly. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Your file's got a lot of gaps in it. A lot more than I usually see in field agents. Those gaps were hard to fill.
I thought those records were buried.
We're pretty good at digging.
The ops needed to be done. Whatever they were.
Looks like they were sad to see you go. and probably happy at the same time. But you wouldn't be a good field agent if your boots didn't get dirty. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
Ask about the
For
mission.
an assignment, not a meet and greet.
How about you earn it first? And that means following orders, got it? The rest of the crew will take it from here. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous. But I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Alright, so we leveled up. You can spend your AP to acquire new skills. That's definitely what we want. So we get a 5 and a 6. We're gonna... Active skill has been added to the radial menu. Activating chain shot allows time down to a crawl. In this frozen moment, you may aim and fire using the right analog stick. So it's kind of like bullet time, I guess, or active chain shot. It sounds like bullet time. I'll leave that for now. And then we'll save up for more stealth. And eventually we'll do some sabotage and some technical aptitude. We'll wait to level up. Hey, Camilio.
Yeah, screen.
We just started. We just got past, like, the tutorial, and now we have more tutorials. So you didn't miss much. Basically, the game started with an airplane getting blown up. And then blaming us for it being our fault. Okay, so that's... So sprinting.
No weapons past this point.
Alright, no weapons. They take away our pistol. Did they tutorial the tutorial? It sounds that way. Interrogation room A, restricted area, personnel only. Let's have a look around. Use the locker to change your appearance. After using the locker, proceed with orientation or return to the interrogation room for your mission. We want to proceed with orientation.
Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
The reason for orientation is so that we get more XP. Go with stylized. Put a beard on him. Do the 5 o'clock shadow. I'll put a hat on him. This game had like a small budget, so they didn't really flesh out the customization of the characters, so it's kind of lame. I'm gonna go with the swamp hat, maybe. You got some cheesy options for glasses, but I'll go without any. And the eyes will make dark brown. Change his skin. Make him a goth. Yes. Let's go with fair.
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
Our war does not end here. This target is not the last. With our will and our resolve, Al-Samad shall continue these attacks, fight the aggression of the West with its own weapons. Yes, for weapons have been delivered to us. Weapons that will make a graveyard in the skies of our enemies. We have the
Yeah, you could spontaneous grow a beard in a locker. I like how you could also turn on the TVs too. That's cool.
You might want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
In the name of freedom for our people.
They're a little pissed that I escaped, aren't they? Alright, let's do this. 7. There's this. Lock that in.
This attack is but the first. The that Al-Samad brings against its
I
enemies.
can't find it. There it is.
As fire rained down upon us, so shall Al-Samad bring fire to your people.
Now we can read the emails. Reading the emails is going to open up stuff for us. So the medical bay is off limits until further notice. In event of an emergency, notify supervisor. Al-Samad. I think that's the guy on the TV. Regarding the parcel, buyer is confirmed as an agent of Al-Samad. Seller appears to be operating under the name Nasri. Recommended following up on Nasri to determine source of funding. Attention. Forensic team has completed survey of suspected firing location as predicted by triangulation models. Good news. Evidence of a ground-launched missile would have to have been a guided missile. No way an unguided rocket would have hit the airliner at that altitude. Has been confirmed by discarded sabot and particular matter, both of which were fired with 99% certainty when Flight 6133 was shut down. The bad news, the missile sabot matches no known ground-to-air missile system. None. There's no discernible markings, no telltale design marks, sizing and composition. Makes a sure bet for a NATO-built weapon, but beyond that, we can't place it. It is almost certain that this is some sort of new generation technology. That's how fast your beard grows? Mine grows fast, it just grows patchy for whatever reason. New member. Attention, we have a new fish coming on board tomorrow. You'll refer to him as Michael Thornton, that's us. Thornton's a former CIA operative. We're glad to have him leave the waterboarding desk jockeys and start running with the folks who really protect the free world. Mike's specialty is old-fashioned field work, eavesdropping, breaking and entering, burglary, the classic stuff we can't report to the taxpayers. He's something of a brainiac. Fluent in Farsi, Arabic, French, Spanish, Italian, Russian, Mandarin, and Japanese. At that point, I would just get everything confused if I had that many languages under my belt. He'll be put through the opening ceremony tomorrow, complete with the hostage scenario and obligatory sight games. Assuming all goes well, he will be on our short list for Desert Spear. A beard where it goes? You've grown facial hair. I've run the names you sent me and found 17 of 18 to have merely circumstantial links. There was one element of interest. Skip Baxter, the GOP lobbyist on the list. Found an interesting money trail on him. Collected re-election funds from 16 different corporations. 8.75% were within federal election limits. The remainder were beyond the $2,300 limit in place at the time, and pulled them into the True Leadership PAC Fund. However, a check for the exact amount of money Baxter put into the TL PAC fund went out on a check number 1016, a memo restoration. Check was buried internally, but I found the cash check in the records of a bank in Saudi Arabia cashed by Nigel Winthrop. While there are 193 Nigel Winthrops in Interpol's database, the name is known alias of Shahid. I will inform Westridge. Really, Sean, I'm just not interested, and the whole mention of grandkids is just a little creepy. Perhaps I can ask Westridge what he thinks of your constant attempts at team building. Hey, Mina. I guess you didn't get my email the other day. No big deal. Maybe we can do dinner tonight? I know the mess hall isn't exactly fine dining. Alright, he's asking out Mina. Mina's the girl in the PDA.
The West and its allies shall bear the cost of what they brought to our people.
Slowly coming back.
To our country.
Alright, enough of this guy. So it's your typical RPG. Lots to be read. Doors to be open. Let's go in for orientation and learn some things.
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm going to be running you through tech orientation.
Good to meet you, Agent. What do you need me to do?
We'll be firing up the exercise in a second. For now, just stand there and be quiet, Mikey. Shouldn't be much longer. And here we go. Green lights. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or we're too busy beating up some more guards.
Neither. Just surveying the area, actually. Checking out the
Hey,
facility.
Genie Maniac. Yes, I'm out of the dungeon.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
I was trying to be nice to him.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more.
I'm doing good, Judy Mania. How are you? We finished Half-Life Opposing Force, so we started a game called Alpha Protocol here. It's an RPG, action RPG.
All right, everyone's favorite, grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on, start chucking them.
Start
They're concussion rounds.
chucking grenades.
They sting, not kill.
Hold down RB to aim, and then release and throw the gadget. Easy enough.
Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot.
Hook shot. Got him.
Now, try and get one through the window.
Too bad you couldn't punch that dude. Yeah, I wish I could have just climbed over and punched him, but... Now we gotta reach the guy in the window, okay. Grenades are fairly simple to throw and use in this game.
Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank.
I didn't throw it beneath the tank, but let's try it again. There we go.
Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade.
EMP grenade?
You shut it down. Can save you time in the field.
Concussion grenade, EMP charge acquired. Am I using the EMP grenade though? And what am I supposed to do with this again? Throw it up there, kill him. That's not the EMP grenade. Doing fine, enjoying my last month of wild and free before I love... Oh, I live with my girlfriend. Yay, congratulations, man. Moving is the correct word. Don't worry, the benefits outweigh the lack of freedom, trust me. I need the EMP here. That's the EMP charge, okay. Where do I aim this at? Or am I supposed to leave here? Okay. I can't leave here until I finish this. What was the last thing he told me to do? Bypass the electronic lock with the EMP grenade. Okay. Hold on. It's kind of annoying to keep changing your inventory, but There's gotta be an easier way.
It's shut down.
That's what we had to do.
No more lock.
Yeah, just joking around. It's gonna be great. It will be. It will be. She'll be with you most of the time, and
All right, see that locker there?
you guys will get to know each other before you get married and move in permanently.
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Plant shock trap on the door. Okay. That's not it. Hold on. Move to the door, press RB, attach it to the surface. Right there.
Nice, and just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while.
Oh, if those are so good, let's pick up some other ones.
You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Hey, Thornton. Wait up. We just want to talk to you. Great. Sneaky bastard.
Disabling the guards. Little beat 'em up action.
Gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
Of course, we gotta shut off the alarm. Hey, Bass, how you doing? Why are you making the guards pull double shift? Because we beat them up at the beginning of the game. Well, 3. Nope. 3. And 4. I missed it. Let's try it again. We beat them all up at the beginning of the game, and now because of that, they came back to give them a chance to take me out, but unfortunately it didn't work out for them. How are you doing, Bass?
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Alright, there's our score and our bonus points.
You looking to give it another shot, Mikey?
No thanks.
Maybe some other time, Darcy. I just want to get out of here and get my assignment.
You're lost then. I thought you might be scared. I mean, I don't really blame you. It's a big world out there, full of risks.
I'm not scared, Darcy. I'm bored. If this is all you've got to teach me, then I need to move on anyway.
Checkpoint reached. New objective, return to our interrogation room. Alright. It's not bad. We still have 5 points, but I'm going to leave them as is for now. And then once we're on the field, we'll decide what we use those 5 points for. I'm hoping we get up to level 2 so I get more points and I could put some into stealth as well as technical aptitude. This technical aptitude gives you more health in this game. Never played this one. It's a pretty cool ARPG, an action RPG, and it's all about counter-terrorism and espionage. So we play, it's kind of like Mission Impossible. It's one of those games that Sega decided not to patch, so it has like music that's copywritten in it that Sega doesn't want to take out. so it's not sold anymore. Yeah, it's a little janky sometimes, but once you get the use of it, the story's amazing. Alright, so we're back here. We can turn on the TV, change our beard, change our hair, give him green eyes, stake out the hat. Actually, there's more hats than I thought. Look at this. Beret, a beanie, head wrap. Go with the beret. Oh, we gotta go with this beard, right? Full beard, soul patch, goatee, circle beard, room beard. Go with this one. I still don't want any eyeglasses on him. Go back to the dark brown for the eyes. Alright, that's it.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Yeah, we want to have good reputation with her.
Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
All right, what's the next step?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin. The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol.
Alright, so we got a pistol. How do I activate the pistol? I have to pick it up first.
And aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds. Then fire.
That's what we've been
Precision
doing.
shots can take down a target quickly.
Crotch shot?
Almost. 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 Almost.
Almost. That's how precision it's supposed to be?
Now, let's move on to the submachine gun.
Okay.
Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil.
Yeah, there's a lot of recoil right now because we don't have any
Now,
points
take
in
cover.
submachine guns.
Still using cover, take some shots at the target.
Terrible.
Accuracy's terrible when firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bass, to break it to you, but it's a really good game. The problem is it's not sold anymore. You would have to buy a physical copy either on Amazon or eBay. It's listed on Steam, but unless you bought it already. That's because Sega is too stingent to want to remove this copywritten song in here. They'd rather not pay the royalty fees. So because of that, they had to take it off the market. If you had it on Steam from years ago, you could still download it, but you're going to need a retail copy. There's a will, there's a way. There you go. Also was a little tough to get working on Windows 10, but eventually finally got it.
Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close.
When they get close.
Good.
Okay.
Now for the shotgun.
Shotgun.
Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but...
Got the job done.
And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
The assault rifle is something we're going to put a lot of skills into once we have it permanently in this game. And then we'll have better aim and we'll be able to take out people with headshots.
Watch for attackers from above.
For now, we're going to
Be out of reach, but not
put our
rifle
points in
range.
pistol. Again, this is not a shooter, so don't expect
That's it.
every shot to be a
And at the
headshot.
back, all done.
I got the ladder climbing down good, like I said. It's not like Half-Life where we're falling off ladders. Which is a good thing. You kind of want good ladders in an FPS. Third-person shooter. Where are we going? I want to shoot things. Nothing else?
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Well, how's he doing?
Not well. He's distracted.
Why?
As soon as he
Yeah,
was
they
talking to me,
totally
Mike, he was in here in a second.
started with Doom.
In case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
Am I? A challenge, I mean.
If you have to ask, Thornton, then there's your answer. All right, let's see here.
I'm taken. Got scores. Misses, minus 36. $46 total.
I think you might still be feeling the effects of the drugs. It's definitely affecting your aim.
Clearly we didn't do too well
Give
there.
it another run if you want. The course should be free.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'll pass.
Very well. I'll log your score. I'll have the results sent to your handler, and Westridge can give the rest of your evaluation, provided you've completed the other tests.
Alright, checkpoint reach. We're back. We want to change our beard again, we could. think that's the end of the school, right? Or no, what's through here? We didn't go this way, did we? Counter-espionage? Forward ops orientation. Okay, we haven't done that yet.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Oh, you can go get me something then. Got any animal crackers?
Why are you here?
I'm supposed to be here. I'm the new guy.
So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
I did my fair share in gym class.
Yeah, well, yes or no will do. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Right. Yeah, that beard is something that you could put on your face. They give you a couple of things to customize your character with, not many. And I picked that because it's just outrageous looking.
Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
You gotta hack the door. Okay, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Where the heck is 6? Here. Okay, A is right here. Nope. Oops. Let's try it again. I screwed up. There's A.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news.
Caught me on the camera. We're already screwing this up. Let's turn this alarm off. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go.
Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
There we go. Got it. Animal crackers? Yep. Wait, what? Alright, we took out that guy for sure. I wasn't supposed to have let the alarm go. Use the zip line and press to jump down in areas by pressing A. Zip line. There we go. That's cool.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
Deactivate this. Got it. That door's locked. We gotta go that way. Alright.
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Could be a bad evaluation. We tripped up too many alarms.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Probably a 0. Oh, we got a 76. That's a lot better than I thought it would have been. We did worse on the shooting.
Very good.
Above average performance for a trainee. Okay. You want to run it again?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Anything else you could share that might help me out? I feel like I've already got the basics down.
Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot of Alpha Protocol ops?
Key ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leaves the best fingerprints.
So you're a spy?
I'm an observer. I rarely take action. But the smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly, could have great repercussions. And that's where I come in, to interpret events.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliché. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you, or another analyst. My job is, what, to listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
What else do you do here aside from analysis?
Whatever is needed.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
I understand. That must be a full-time task, and an important one.
Agreed. Even Westridge would say I hold the most important post in the facility. So, in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary, I'm the one tasked with shutting this program down.
Shutting it down?
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs, locking the door.
What does that mean exactly?
This place cannot be found. If Alpha Protocol is compromised, any evidence of the program must be deleted.
But what happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one exists.
What happens to the people?
Expendable.
Are you serious? You are serious. You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking. Are we done here, Agent? I think I've answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
Alright, that was a good talk with him. New objective, return to our interrogation room. So we've done everything we had to do so far. That's the whole training mission right there. I'm not gonna stay on for too long, but we'll see if we can get back to the interrogation room. You get this nice little map here too, and there's also information available about individuals, as well as a faction. Alpha Protocol, dossier completion, 14%. You get some cool info like that. You can find out about individuals. Westridge, I don't like. As you can see, we have a reputation of -1 with him, but it's still neutral. Parker, we're -1. Although we're pretty nice to him at the end. No reputation with Darcy, and Mina likes us. That's a good thing, right? There's going to be plenty of love interests here. So, there's a lot to do in this game, and a lot to uncover. And our service record, we're still at 6. We gained activating chain shot. Do that. Now we have that. Silent running. We can go to more stealth. Let's do more stealth. Can we buy it? We can't. So wait. There we go. Alright. So this is going to allow us evasion basic. Evasion provides a panic button for sneaking. If an enemy is about to spot you, evasion will activate on its own accord and give you a brief moment of invisibility. Excellent. Confirm your changes before exiting? Yeah. Inventory. We don't get all the guns, do we? Just have some clothed armor mod. Keep that on. Get magazines, accessory, barrels, different scopes. Or gadgets. They take everything away from you before you go out onto the field. Yeah, so if you go back to the locker, you could change your beard again. The lumberjack is what we're going to. We could go with a full beard. Soul patch. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's go with a full beard. Very limited customization because I guess they had no budget on this game. They would have made up expansion packs and DLC for it had they made some money off it, which is too bad. Alright, what do we have here? Let's go back. Let's talk to our friend. Let's go out to the mission. Completed, return to interrogation room.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Got your evaluation back on the tech portion of your training. Looks like Darcy went the usual route with new candidates. Even so, I suggest a refresher course, either here or on the field. These numbers aren't good. Mina's report says you might need more practice on the gun range, but you're probably still shaking off the drugs we gave you.
I'll do better next time, believe it. Presuming you don't dope me up before the next test.
I promise not to drug you, unless you get too full of yourself, and we need to bring you back to the level of...
Keep wavering back and forth with this guy.
And here's a surprise, a positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual, but he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did? What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
You ever had an intern position at a government agency?
I have.
Need I say more? All my exercise was moving papers from desk to desk. I'm here to do work, not sit back and manage it. I want to be out where the action is. I want to make a difference.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want? And if I compromise an asset in the field by choosing the wrong path?
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
Switch it up a little.
What, like stalling for time?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. Well, then I already do.
Well, I prefer action, but why would I be talking to them if I need to shoot them? Seems like a bullet might be the best opener.
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
So how do I know how someone wants to be treated? At least enough to cooperate.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Yes, usually before I'm ordered to destroy the document.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
So when the guns come out, the dossier can come into play. Have you read mine?
Several times.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group?
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Man, that was a long, long dialogue talk. It is an RPG, so there's going to be lots of dialogue in here and lots of reading as well. I'll read the dossiers offline. I don't think they matter much at this point.
Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger happy. Then we want you to kill him.
You know where he is?
No, but that'll be part of your mission in the Middle East. Find the missiles, then find him and take him out.
You don't want him taken alive.
If he cooperates, sure, bring him in. On the off chance he tries to kill you, then put a bullet in his head.
I'll put my years in charm school to use.
All right, then pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
All right, Saudi Arabia.
And on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
That beard looks so bad.
I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
It looks like it was glued onto his face. You could definitely see where the sideburns don't really match the side of his head. We'll change up his beard later. We did pretty good. We earned a lot of XP there. No cash. Hidden loot found, 13. Completed 18 of 18 objectives. Okay. Enemies tranquilized, 13. We electrocuted a few, knocked out a few by hand. All that good stuff. Okay. So I don't know if this is going to go into the next mission, or we have to go meet him, or what.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
We unlocked a dossier.
The missiles. You didn't lose them.
You sold it to him.
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
This guy looks like a Baldwin brother.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guess that
I got a red beret now.
See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location, but we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Do we have anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If you can manage to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Why are we playing around? Why not send in the troops and storm the place?
We need to make sure the missiles aren't armed. If they are, our aerial assault will be one of the shortest flights in history. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Anything beyond the weapons locker?
Thought that might hold your attention.
It did? Anything else?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
Got T1 internet.
Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area.
More like a baud modem.
On your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. The weapons locker you already found, help yourself to what's inside. Just be sure to choose the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Alright, so is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Yeah, that's it. Here's the weapons locker. We got new objectives. Checkpoints reached. We got a bunch of guns. Armor mod 1. Can't really add anything because we don't have anything. Our first aid kit, a sound generator, an amp charge. I'll keep the amp charge in our hand for now. We just have the pistol, which is why we keep adding our skill points to it. We have the Hamilton, submachine gun. We do have a scope for it. So let's go back. Hamilton 12 gauge. We do have the AR rifle. Let's keep that. So hold on. Our secondary gun is going to be the AR rifle. Got that. Okay, we can't add anything to it. We have a 5.7 millimeter, a Hamilton 12 gauge shotgun. Let's keep this gun. Select, unequipped, back. Hide summary. It's a decent gun. It does enough damage. Okay, I thought there was a way... Oh, barrels. Here we go. Let's add a silencer to it. There's no sights for it, magazines, nothing. Accessories. We don't have anything else yet. And for the AR rifle, I do have a scope for it. Put it on there. That's it. Alright, so we have something going on here. We have this nice computer room back here. We're all set up. Alright, well, there you go. That's your first look at Alpha Protocol. Enjoying the game. I hope you guys are too. It's an ARPG with shooting, so it is what it is. I am going to save in an empty slot. I don't know if that gonna give me the same checkpoint or a new one. It gave me a new one. Okay, excellent. It's really fun. The story's amazing. It sucks that it's no longer available, but like Bass said, there might be ways. Not saying how. You could still buy a copy on Amazon. You could still find it on eBay. I don't know how much it's going to go for on eBay. There's also an Xbox 360 version. I don't think that's backwards compatible with the Xbox One and the PS3 version. So those are out there. Alright, well, there's our stream. And we will come back tomorrow, if all goes well, Monday at 3:45 p.m. Had a lot of fun today. GI Monkey 98, thank you for the host. Thank you for the subscription. Psychological Analogy, thank you for the tier 2 sub. Really appreciate it. Everybody else who hung out, Sad Boy G, thank you for the host. Camilio gave me a host, I believe. Tikaru is here. Varanor is lurking, I see. Sorry. I usually don't call out people who are lurking, but I do appreciate you, and I do notice you in the channel. And Drakengar, thank you for hanging out as well. So we're going to play more of this tomorrow. Zero Die 90, as always. Thank you for the sound effects and everything you've done, and hanging out as well. And Bass, I hope you do find a copy of this game, because it's totally worth playing. So there you have it. Let's raid someone. All should go well tomorrow. If not, that means I'm going to be probably working late, but I hope not. I don't see that as a possibility. Who's online? Creature's playing Thief. Deadly Shadows. Let's go raid Creature. I actually like that game. I know it's not considered the best Thief game, but... Alright, everybody. See you tomorrow, or see you on your streams. Oh yeah, and DRS, thanks for stopping by as well. I'll see you tonight on your stream if you're streaming. Take it easy.